otra sicaria que vive. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la off-white. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Alvarez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
He's a guy who does it all.
Alvarez.
With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Vida Blue. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another
0-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
Ball
offering
one.
is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he beats it. He's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, you got to
ball,
find
2
a way to
strikes.
catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here's Adley Rutschman down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the
0-2
dirt.
the count.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Ashburn in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Dives and he can't hang on. Here's the tag
Right
and he's
there on
out.
the tag.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Gore back to work. Comebacker to the mound. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Booyah! He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And Martinez. Slider right there. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Jason Varitek. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Babe Ruth.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
So now a pinch hitter, Mark McGwire.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Reaching down and makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
The second
yourself
baseman,
it's about the
Labor.
process. He did everything right there.
Torres.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ramirez ranging back. Adios, pelota. And they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Martinez makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Now
home run,
batting, the right
not
fielder,
allowing it to
Wong.
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll touch them all. It's 5-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls,
With how
2
good
strikes.
these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swung on, belted. Adios, pelota. A solo shot. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. Well struck right field. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Strike 1. Gore, a 6'2 southpaw.
0-1's the
He
count.
features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Slings to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's
batting,
Jose
third
Ramirez.
baseman, Jose
Flying to left his first time.
Ramirez.
That one
Oh, that's
outside. 1-0. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Check
Two
swing
balls,
didn't go.
2 strikes.
The count now 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rodriguez makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Up the middle.
He's safe.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. McGwire on at first, nobody out. And a good eye there.
Down.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Ashburn makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Doubled his first time. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million. Bazana over to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And takes low for ball 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He shoots one out to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3. So digging in, David Ortiz. In the air, out towards right center. Lays out and makes the play.
Now back, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
On its way to the corner, Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that skips in the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering down in the dirt. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Travis Bazana. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom 4, here's Shohei Ohtani.
Going like
That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And he's out on the tag. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. On a line out towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Gore back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. This to third. And it gets by him.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie.
Man at first.
Ashburn.
Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. And that's down and away. Varitek gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A shot to the opposite field, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Jose Ramirez. John Franco will take over here.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Foul ball there.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6. Now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Number 24.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall. David Ortiz, the next to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alvarez makes a nice running. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
This guy's usually not one to
0-1's the
chase
count.
pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
A little anxious,
No
a
ball,
little
2
aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one.
No, that's a foul ball.
1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
Ball,
2 and
that's
2.
inside.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's worth the price of admission. And we are starting over. It's 7-7. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball
0-2.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Zips it across, and now 2 gone. Willie Adames stands in. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No
Just
ball,
not
2
able to
strikes.
catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game.
Leading
And we're
off
deadlocked
for the
here
Republicans,
at
the right
7-7.
fielder,
Back
J.D.
after this on the show.
Martinez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So
Now
up next, Travis
second baseman,
Bazzana.
Travis
Struck out on just 3
Bazzana.
pitches last time.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez sizing this one up, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason
The catcher,
Varitek.
number 33, Jason Varitek.
And that one hammered way back there. Holy Toledo! And they jump out front. It's 8-7. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Richie Ashburn. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch
1-1.
way upstairs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. And it drops in. So now back to the top of the order. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jeff Hoffman on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out. Well, 1-run game. And now Julio Rodriguez.
Griffin Jax.
Check swing, went around, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one gets down for a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Gleyber Torres. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Henderson. There's 1 out, and that's 2. And we're back. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Ortiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
To Adames, that's 1. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tie it up. It's 8-8. Here's Juan Soto.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. He was all over that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Tag and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Missing inside. Counts full, 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Mark David.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your...
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here is Mark McGwire. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
The count.
Late swing fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just missed.
That's inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But we're all tied up thanks to this. You're dialed into the show.
The right fielder.
We go to the 8th. J.D. Martinez stands in. Hoffman back to work. To the right side. Collected by Torres. And Martinez is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bazana.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 9-8. 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off.
Fell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Richie Ashburn digs in now.
Richie Ashburn.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames.
Now pitching. Andrew.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Liner, and this could be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Rodriguez goes after that one for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to...
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And right back to the mound. And that is the inning.
I finally made up my mind to take a better stand.
We go to the ninth, and now Gunnar Henderson.
Now pitching.
Tanner Scott into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Scott, a 6-foot lefty, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. Adames the throw to first, and Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And no one can get there. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Now, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. And they...
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
In a 1-run game as this one ends.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip,